I've watched this video. I don't know how many times. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, let me see. Vegan, we need to put together all the outtakes too as bloopers. Where's all the one of is this all the ones with Bash?
Should be throwing it. So
Vegan, do you get hit in the face too or no?
Honestly, even then wearing something, try it again, like just like a. So yeah, well it turns here, so it just. Huh? Oh, that's fine. Funny. It felt funny.
Okay, like it wasn't right. Funny as
no,
bad.
in a good way. It felt funny. It felt like it hit my face.
I'm good at
throwing things. It felt funny. Like
I don't know. I'm gonna stop.
Do it.
This is always bad. So it's literally just a.
Why is this thing turning? It's not.
Did that hurt?
No.
Okay.
But that was funny. It felt funny.
Okay, like it wasn't right.
Oh my goodness. We are definitely releasing a reel behind the scenes at some point for this. Who's the man in the hat? Vegan Bot in the chat himself. Okay, right here. This guy. The Vegan Bot. Oh man. Oh man. We have to release the blooper reel. I invented the theme song feature. Yeah, Vegan, you can be Steve Wozniak or whatever his name is. I'll be Jobs. The bots are in the real world. If I drink coffee, I would have bought the coffee. Nice. Well, sometime we'll have other things for people to buy. I'm sick of being a Woz. Oh my goodness. Oh, what were we even looking up? Oh, we were going to check out this, right. Terminal shop for drugs. I don't think so. For Berkeley Mono, how do you get away with it? Replacing founded. What do you mean? How do I get away with it? I paid for the font, so it's not broken. Mishy. Like if you pay for it, then it's not messed up. For some coffee. Yeah, I don't know. We're not really ready to ship outside the US. Call it Prime and then sue Logan Paul. Ooh, I like it, Chad. I like it. So I did want to. At some point, we need to check out this React shenanigans here. Dang, this uses a bunch of React features I don't even know how to do, dude. It's crazy. Andre's just going crazy. By React, though, I thought we were cultured here. We're just testing it out. There's some other reasons that we'll talk about later. To roast nil again, a couple of the fact entries are specifically about nil. No, we probably should fix those. It's a good point. Reminds me, I wish I had access to the Luax thing that guy made for himself. Yeah. Jonathan Reactor? That's the one. That's the one. Home from the response. What to do? Interesting. I'll need to do some spelunking in this code. Why learn Vim when we use the mouse for Chrome anyways? Yeah, good point. Browser. Example MLX. Let browser only. Dude, holy cow. Look at this crazy stuff. This is use component? Use client? Use server? How did Andre just accidentally build all of this? How is this happening, chat? Hello, fetch, tags, app, hello, name, blah, 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 blah. What is going on here? What is going on here? You know? We'll need to do some more spelunking in some of these. Server only. Main MLX. Okay. Inner labels, React server. Okay, so he has some React server that he built already. Modifier, capitalize of URL query, routes, UI. I've been sleeping for this long. Okay, so these are a bunch of the same components. You can put these all inside of here and then run these. Testing XSS. I'd rather use HTMX then. Vimmeo's cool, but please don't use Chrome. Got him, Began. Bet Andre can configure his nvim. True, that's a good point. I bet he doesn't configure with CSS. Probably uses Lua. Like a scrub. Like an absolute scrub. Are you still configuring your Neo? Hey, Beacon, I bet you're still configuring Lua or Neovim with Lua. You haven't even gotten on the Failwind train? Oh my goodness. It's pretty embarrassing. You're gonna out yourself in front of everyone. I configure every day. Yeah, but I bet in Lua. CSS is the future. Always be configuring. I'm aware. But it's actually now always be CSSing. Okay? Vegan. Always be CSSing. You're just configuring. You're not playing 4D chess like me. Okay? You gotta catch up. Is there a Vim script to CSS transpiler? By definition, no. CSS 1 indexed. That's its only downfall. Except I don't really know if it has indexes at all. They just are smart and say first and last. This is a CSS stream now. Exactly. When Haskell rewrite? I gotta start up first by remembering how to write LaTeX. So that then we can actually publish a paper about it. The CSSogen. First, last, odd, even, exactly. Started the rewrite, but it's compiling. This guy reminds me of you. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, hey, I'm great at LaTeX. Awesome. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. This is running on Dream. Dude, this is crazy. Let me see if he grade with Dom and left. That's funny you are. Don't see the similarity at all. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, we both are white guys with eyes and noses and mouths with hair, I guess. So there's that. I did hear tips is pretty cool. Yeah. Can you tweet your CSS project in with my favorite joke? Sad that developers don't even know CSS things for computer science styles. I'm not going to tweet that, Beacon. You can try, though. Can't blame him. CSS is pronounced Sis. I don't think so. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to call it that. I don't get engagement. I know that's because you're just dating, Vegan. Take it to the next level. Propose already. Okay? If she stayed with you after you said you were going to stream for 3 hours of Rust and you did 12, lock it in, dude. Like, what are you waiting for? You're not going to find another girl who wants to do that. Vegan. Lock it in, okay? Oh, it's Saturday. I'm just going to stream for 3 hours. 12 hours later? 12. Vegan. Come on. Just think about it a little, okay? Oh, what up, Nate? Hey, Nate, check this out. Boop. Just writing some OCaml in the browser. You know how it is. You know how it is. Pretty good stuff. Pronounced as CSSSSS because front end was made by the stick. Nate, can we rewrite XChat in OCaml? Hear me out. Hear me out. Just saying. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And she stuck around. That's what I'm saying, Tinkering. Like, Vegan does not have that many chances. This is like every time Trash Dev tweets something stupid, I just remind him, dude, you're never tricking someone to marry you again, dude. This is my last chance. That's what I'm saying, Vegan. Can you give a high level overview? We're exploring OCaml, transpiling into React and JavaScript and interacting with other JavaScript stuff. Should make me breakfast while I watch you now. Breakfast at noon? Vegan. Order a ring right now. Do whatever it takes. Adding C3 to JS transpiler in Melange. We're doing the reverse of Sozin's thing he's been working on. We're gonna go full circle. So his can compile to C3 and then my C3 can go back to JavaScript. I like this idea. I like this idea. This is a pretty good one. Okay. Make it full circle so we can keep deep frying the code. Yeah, exactly. It would be interesting to do it and then see how long it takes until there's no changes, like from a full circle. You know what I'm saying? That'd be pretty interesting. Make a microservice transfer both ways in infinite loop until it matches. You know what I'm saying? Until there's nothing nothing left between them. Nate's really just gonna send one message and then leave. Nate, hello. Okay, so there's some stuff in here that I don't understand until it breaks. Oh, I see. React server. Dang it. Is he going to trick me into doing this? But, oh, so the problem is we can't do like OCaml 5 shenanigans, I think, because I don't know that any of the like, I should ask Antonio what the status is of that. Oh, nice, Nate. You're my first subscriber. Very cool. Okay. Don't get me distracted. I need to ask Antonio. What is the status for doing effect stuff in Melange? Just unsupported, I'm assuming. I should stay away from it on client code. Yo, Nate, cool badge, dude. Nice. Check out my sub badge. I'm way ahead of you, Nate. I'm already checking. Big bro, there we go. It's could ask Grug. Grug wouldn't know because I'm gonna ask that you made it instead. It's Berkeley Mono. Nate, that's a very cool sub badge. Very cool sub badge. Interesting though. So this is developed server React server components, string f thunk, async thunk, client props, JSON element and promise. Okay. I really need to like get Andre on a call maybe to talk to about this because there's a lot going on. React API. Oh, that's this one. Okay. Module type React. Okay, this makes sense. These are all the ones that he's built. This is similar to like Reason React, except it's slightly different. Nice badge. Wow. Yeah, Aaliyah, you could get one too. It's possible now. Journal letters like Elsevier. Interesting. Yeah, no problem, Singster. Did you know Shift T and Vim FZF through tabs? Yeah, Control Shift T. Yeah, this one. You don't even need. Oh my goodness. Or is it? What? No. What are you saying? Your mic is pretty low? My mic is pretty low? Really? I think I was just probably leaning away and not talking. Already there. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Aaliyah. Hey, thanks. Did mine populate? Dusty did what? Did what populate? Yeah, I'm refreshing chat right now. Send something again. Printf is still thing is quite new. Yeah, I don't know. Oh no, I've refreshed chat. Dude, Aaliyah, nice work, buddy. Okay, so I don't know that I'm ready to figure out what's going on here. I need to go figure out what React server components even really are. $1 no brainer. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you. That's kind of what I felt like was like a good idea for it. Or Bobby Tables. TJ, I heard from Prime that you're an OCaml elitist, and he's afraid of you. Two things that are true, yeah. We added 2 bits and 1 bonus bits to Robert Tables Power-Ups Redemption. Thanks, Twitch. Andre is literally next level on this. This is crazy. I need like a new best price for subs. That's kind of what I feel like too. You know what I mean? There's just a lot going on in here that I have no idea how to figure out what's going on. So we'll have to come back to this idea later. I'm scared it says React on screen. Don't worry, it's actually OCaml. See right here. Look, you can see. We've got a checkbox. We can say, look, true, dispatch, 1 unchecked, dispatch, 1 unchecked, right? This one doesn't have anything going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. We can add one though. We just go like this. We just go on, check, change, and then we go function. We can say true. We could say dispatch, and then this time we want to send up, and we'll do 10. And false, we'll do dispatch, and we'll go down 10. Right, so now when I click this, up and down 10s, right? Beep boop, beep boop, beep 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 boop beep boop beep 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 boop boop boop. You know, it's all good. So it's just OCaml. So it's really nice, really. It's just nice. Dude, the reducer thing is great. I get that. I don't think I would write it this way in TypeScript land. I would probably just use states, I feel like. HTML agent. That's funny, or I didn't even notice that your message. That's good. I really like this. This is a very cool pattern. Wonder what other patterns we should be stealing from these guys. Because this is pretty cool. So we can get radix primitives pretty easily. Nice. That's good. So we need to just we'll just make some notes here. Radix. So we can yoink these. Can get new primitives from here. We then basically put them into vendor. Write a wrapper for them. Boom. Done. Because actually AD Spurs not as nice, so user reducer works much better. Yeah, it makes sense. Would you actually do this over just OCaml? What do you mean over just OCaml? Hey, thanks, Mike. Reducer? OCaml doesn't run natively in the browser. Yeah, so I mean, we have to like turn it into JavaScript, which is fine, but I just don't understand the question. Like, we're writing OCaml. And then maybe for interacting with like the browser itself, we can do other stuff. Can you please explain classes and prototypes? No. I mean, I don't think so. I don't know why, like, why would we do that? I mean it in the nicest way. Like, what? I don't know what to tell you. Go to twitch.tv. Boom. Yeah, exactly, Pascal. OCaml Wasm. Yeah, we could do OCaml Wasm. That's mean. Why is it mean? Why is someone who just comes in here and asks me a question and expects me to derail my stream on their first time chat? Like, that's rude. But it's not even about what we're talking about. How recommendable is Laravel for side projects? Scale 1 to 10? What other fun option? I think Laravel is really good. Use Rust in lifetimes. Now that one we can do. It's just for fun thing with friends where we try crazy frameworks like Laravel. Yeah, I think Laravel is good. I like it. Okay, but still, but like literally, I'm not joking. I don't understand. You just go like this, chatgpt.com. Like, what should I don't. Like, I don't understand. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so rude. Let me GPT that for you.com. Yeah. Like, it's just really rude to come in. First message. Hey, thanks for streaming. Hi, what are you doing today? What's going... Nope. Can you please explain? Can you... Hey, streamer, can you do the thing for me? What? But I don't want to feed ChatGPT. How are you feeding ChatGPT? But I mean, this is like, you could Google this one too. There's like a million people with like full videos and everything. You know what I'm saying? Thinking maybe a bot. I saw such a question on another stream. It could be. Could be. Is someone sending believable Twitch questions around to get people sidetracked? So that their streams are lame and get distracted talking about prototypes versus classes? Robert. Hey, thanks for streaming. Looking for my first tech job. Should I use tabs or spaces? Probably both at some point. They're both keys on the keyboard. Let's circle back to OCaml occurring by default. Exactly. It's Prime's alt account. I don't think you need bad actors to get sidetracked. Shut up, TC! Vertex Class JS. Holding property. Dude, that's like the fun. I feel like that's the funniest conspiracy theory. Like, there's actually no dumb Twitch chatters. It's just really bad chat jippities. And they're out there distracting you to make a terrible stream. I love this. I love this as a... that's my new conspiracy. I like it. I just asked a question. I wasn't trying to be mean or disrespectful. Yeah, but that's why I'm trying to explain to you why it is disrespectful. Does that make sense? I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, like, why would I answer? It's crazy. Hey, Dusty, thanks for the subscribe. Appreciate that. I use ChatGPT for free. Isn't there a free one? As long as those ChatGPTs watch and give ad revenue. Yeah. Are you bald or is your hair backflipping? It's just my... I've got pretty good widow's peak going on, chat, but it's not gone yet. So, looks good. Looks good for me for 30, chat. I thought I was going to be bald way before this. So... Wait, this isn't Google? What have I been watching this whole time? Exactly. We'll welcome you to the ball gang soon. Oh, big. Now we get a song. Hey, made to 30 with big hair. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm feeling. That's how I feel, you know? Not yet Asmon bald, exactly. I appreciate it though, Dusty, seriously.
His white paper's tight, ready to unite. Haskell conference, the perfect place to shine. But when he hits submit, he sees decline.
He sees decline, chat.
Sinks,
Yo, Mars, good to see you. I'm doing well. You can join Bald Gang whenever you want. It's a good point, Beacon. It's a good point. You wasming today? No, we're compiling to JavaScript. JavaScript is the new assembly. Dude, this Wasm is a conspiracy to make us less productive. Vegan, this song is from Suno. Pick's song is from Suno. Or Suna, or what, I can never remember which name it is. I'm way ahead of you on the curve. Spelled the work, so technically, I compiled to JS. Great. Nice. How long can these theme songs be? Oh, Pick is the only one. Pick is the only one who gets a long song. Everyone else can only be 5 seconds. But Pick gets a special one. But you can compile OCaml JS? Sure can. We're doing it right now. Right here, look at this. OCaml, type, live, count, boom, there we go. Count, live. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're good. Pick represents 69 other people, so he gets the long one. That's a good point. It's a good point. Pick and 69 others. Yeah. Buckle script, reason, rescript, and JSF OCaml. Pick, stop saying rescript is the same thing though, because it's not. You're confusing everyone. Classic Haskeller out here spreading misinformation in the OCaml ecosystem. Haskellers. Haskell mention, let's go. Yeah, I'm mad if you pick already. I already know that's what you're about to type. Your fingers on the keyboard. We got distracted reading white paper. But eventually you're going to get there. Haskell mentioned. Let's go. I know. I get it. I got it. I'm with you. What am I looking at? Pick is alongside you get paid to get right Haskell. Yeah, he's a one-of-a-kind unicorn situation here. Weeb script. Weeb script. That's for him. Change doesn't end until we get CSS to transpiled to JS. I think people already did that. I'm sure. Haskell mention. Oh, man. This is OCaml with JSX kind of syntax. Yeah. Rescript. Nice. That's a good one. I'll keep that one in mind for later. JavaScript. Is SCSS turn complete? I don't know. This tweet was designed to trigger pick. Which one? Haskell's Scientology of programming. That one was good. There is a JS to TS TypeScript, right? What? We're literally writing typed script. Like, finally, there's a typed script. Because, like, TypeScript is really, like, with quotes around the types. As any? Really? Really? Okay. Types. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Steph Curry invented FP, and I'm mind-boggled. Exactly. It's not only build JSX with PBX, but that tree setter doesn't choke on it. Well, you need a different tree sitter thing. Like, there's a different tree sitter parser here. Any mentioned? CSS3 proved to be Turing complete. Also, don't forget about IBM's JSONX. Weak script. And he's my favorite type. Okay, so we now know we can do this. That's good. We're not going to do any more of that right now. Event, synthetic events, React form, React event form. You can express a React event name property. Interesting. Okay. So these are types of JST. If you're accessing fields on object like event.target, you to melange this. But I think, will this work just fine though for OCaml too, or is this like even for is this? Oh, interesting. So there's a double this is how we access objects inside of JS objects. Interesting. I'm scared again. React was mentioned again. Types, unless you don't want to. Yeah. We have JS from OCaml. Can we do an OCaml to TypeScript? I think there was some project I saw a while ago that does something similar to that. But I don't know. At least in terms of like generating types and stuff. But I don't know. I don't really have any thoughts on it. Tomorrow, compiling OCaml to PHP to use Laravel. I don't think so. I don't think so. Gen type generates TypeScript bindings for. Oh, that's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. You are. Yes. Thank you. Yep. Style CSS in JS is all the rage now. We'll do this. Well, we're not going to do that because we're going to use Tailwind, of course. Of course, we're going to do Tailwind. Router, which I don't think we'll use because we don't need this right now. We'll have to think of we may come back to it, but I don't think we will. Working with the DOM render. We don't need to do this very much either. I think this is fine. Use ref, not to be confused with reason ref. The language feature enable utilization on ref. There are many cases where we might want to use refs to track things that necessarily trigger regular but used for logging. Clicks.current is clicks.current.1. DOM elements. Interesting. This probably looks different in what does this look like in OCaml? Interesting. Use ref JS null. Do something div ref. Okay. I don't know that we'll have to get far enough for that to even do anything. CSS. Yuck. Pretty sure that's just TOML. Yeah, exactly. React test utils. Oh, nice. Very cool. Okay, interesting. Prop spread. You can't. Yep, makes sense. Going as prop. Banner callback. Banner func is banner callback. In menu banner, my banner is easy. And reason we can't trivial pass the whole component module. Module in a language. Solution. Prop 1, prop 2, message. Okay, yep. The owner is the one controlling how the component is not some opaque logic. Circumvents the need of a prop thread in my return. Okay, okay, I can see that. I can see that. Interesting. And it's slightly shorter. Trying to in Reason React, you need to do this or null. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Back to OCaml would be crazy. Be crazy. Include React context. Adds context provider. Adds the make props external. This will give you context providers you can actualize later on. You normally do this in any React application. Let make. Also, you do this. Use context hook. React use context. Interesting. I don't know enough about React for some of those to make any sense for me. Using event values with use state, error values, and have type error. Okay, so I think we're like pretty far on this. The toml is back. React null. You have to have an. You can't have a like if statement and have one side return an element and the other side return nothing. That's bad. That's bad. That's not Hindley-Milner. Hindley and Milner? No. We don't like that. So you have to return something. You of type element, right? So if one side returns an element, the other side has to return an element. You always return an element from both sides. Null is just the empty element, right? What's going on here, Teach? I don't know. Oh, just why? I don't know. There's a lot of people watching live, I guess. It's not, those are not concurrent viewers, Marcus. That's total views, by the way. Some element or none. We can. A wild pick appeared. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good about a bunch of that. I'm feeling pretty good about talking to these. I really don't want to, I'd really like to avoid having to put TypeScript in the project because it's just annoying. We do want to check this out. We'll have to put this one later. We'll put this one later for us to check out because we do want to look at this. We need to go we need to check out this. Whoops. Oh my goodness, I can't type today, dude. Guys, just curious why it wouldn't be JS null, because it's returning a React element. So the type inside of it, inside of like, let's go back to like counter, for example. The type of like a checkbox eventually returns. This one does a JS object. That's not a good example of one. This string is one. So this is an element, a React element, right? So you need to have React null, React string, React int, right? That's how they all go inside the same like type, right? So you have element, null, float, int. Yeah, so each of them are sort of like their own thing and they return back an element here. They don't do anything in reality because JavaScript doesn't care. It's happy to see string, float, int, anything inside of the same spot. But this makes the OCaml type system happy, right? So it's good. So false is only real and assembly JS. Well, no, but we're compiling to JavaScript, right? So it's different. What's up, Ninja? So that's kind of like the big, I have to bounce. Hey, thanks, Coffee. See you later. Back after. Oh, what's up, Ruben? Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I needed to test out today for this. What's something else we could do? Why is your neobim buffer or regexes? They're not. They're just shortened names of the full path. It's a little bit, I don't know why it wanted to go all the way back to root, but it's whatever. This is in front end world and then counter. What is this functional stuff? It's what React wishes it could have been. It's first letter of each during the path, yeah. Chat, what's something else that you guys do a lot when you're writing like some sort of website in React? Like we figure out how to use other components, because I'm exploring this because I need to convince Prime that it's a good idea. Technically everything's a regex with characters. I mean, like regexes are just supersets of strings, but uninstall it. Yeah, that's smart. X go over phone for try. Yeah, that makes sense too. That makes sense too. I'm with you guys. I'm following. You know, I understand. Well, so I'm just trying to explore. I'm not trying to build anything today. We're just exploring the integration here between like me writing OCaml code and then doing stuff in like JavaScript land or in React land. Hydrate. I don't need to drink any water. Thanks, though. Also scream and hate a lot. That makes sense, Nabil. Yep, I'm following as well. I understand that. Exploring the use of context would be beneficial sharing state between sibling components. How to remove the 2 buffers above Neovim. Like up what? 2 buffers above Neovim? I don't know what you're saying. And by the way, I do know that you meant like hydrating JS. I was just kidding about that. Yeah, I weaken portals and modals. Modals isn't. That's interesting. So this was the context part, right? To do app is a nice start. Yeah, we could try and do that. Can something hard become a JS word? Use React and React hooks to expose the comments of your application. Components written, break down some things happening. Yeah, the use state part, that's fine. ToString, that's good. Blah, blah, blah. React component. Yep, so that's fine. We know that. So then I want to know, though, how do we do the context part here? So React context. React context light. Interesting. Oh, I've never seen this before. So this lets you basically not have to pass this in as a prop. Just put the window or stay in one like Prime. I do splits. Yeah, sometimes. You try to like React? And it's whatever. What was movable in the hierarchy? Not touch React in ages. I don't know. Value is not required to be a string either. Can be an object. Yeah, that makes sense. So this just like, that's not an anti-pattern? Like a wrapper and the values are variable passed down to each child. I mean, I guess it makes sense if you're going to do something like, okay, I don't want to pass to every single thing, whether we're in light or dark mode, right? But it's like, okay, are you exploring React stuff? React with OCaml, yeah. And like general JavaScript integration. Because me and Prime are maybe going to do a project. We'll see. Instead of needing to pass the same props to sibling, you can use context and use context in each sibling. Yeah, but it just seems like bad. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it's like, it's okay, I guess. Another way context is your version of the state monad, yeah. Trade-offs for sure. I mean, how would I do this? If I was going to do this, what would I do? You sure? Okay, it makes sense for light and dark mode. But for a bunch of the examples that I could think of off the top of my head, I would just do like a CSS variable, I feel like, instead. And just tailwind it up, you know? Could look at Redux. I don't know anything about Redux. Maybe between seemingly unrelated phones, maybe make backed calls, call APIs added to the window element. Okay, yep. Make backend calls. Yeah, we need to figure out some of those other things too. First of all, enable founder mode. True. We do need to have a context provider for founder mode. That makes sense. You can put any value in context like session. Okay, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, for like session or for user. Reason React encourages prop drilling over Redux and similar things. That makes sense. That, like, to me, it makes sense that you would do that. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Good point. Yep. Yeah, because we can pun everything. That's right as well. But you can put any value in context like session. Yeah, session. Okay, some of them I feel, but then it's also kind of like, why am I not just passing my session around? I don't know. It just feels weird. It's just like really weird globals. Is it not? It's globals with a different name. I don't know. I mean, I haven't written enough React to have any opinions. I'm just as we're going, I'm just explaining my first thought. It's just weird globals. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because in big apps you have like 100 components. Yeah, that part makes sense. You can change the scope. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, I get like, context is bad, and you are right. Nice. Twitch chatter agrees with me. I now have my opinion cemented forever. Affirmed. We're all set, boys. Stacking multiple constants also cannot hang quickly. Then you need to move around something like Jotai or Redux. Okay, well, we can just go read Redux. Use Svelte. Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna, I probably wouldn't use React if I was gonna build something bigger than what Prime and I are gonna build. But I think it's gonna be fine for what we're gonna do. And there's other reasons. It's okay, chat. Official React bindings for Redux. React UI for Redux. Redux.js. What is it? API overview. Can you please tell the difference between TS and ReasonML except the syntax? Between TypeScript and ReasonML? Are you sure this is what you mean? You're gonna cry. I'm not actually gonna use Redux. I'm not actually gonna use Redux. We're just reading it so I can get a idea of what's going on. Well, TypeScript is JavaScript and ReasonML is OCaml. So they're completely different languages. But you can compile ReasonML to JavaScript. But that's like saying C and C++ are the same language because they both run on computers. Like they have more that's different than just their syntax. It's a nice way to manage state. Okay, we'll read a few. We'll read a few just to sort of get a feel for how it goes, you know? Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah. For custom React hooks that allow React functions to interact with the Redux store, use selector. Oh, I think I have seen this before. I think I have seen something like this before, yeah. Why use it? So this just gives you a bunch of extra functions that you can pass around, that then you can basically pass those functions to another component. And then those components can share those two states by like doing the same use state shenanigans, but through this store. Something like this, right? Every state manager on any framework uses this pattern. Okay. Flux. Facebook uses building class 7 applications, structured data action, dispatcher store view, unidirectional, primary model for Flux models. You can go back to dispatcher, which goes to store. Yeah, I mean, this is like stores, actions. What about the dispatcher? Dispatch tokens, good rush. Okay. Yeah. Seems like all React people are talking about a different state manager. Flux, Redux, Recoil, Jotty. Direct query isn't state. Yeah, I don't know. Meanwhile, prop drilling works. Yeah. I guess, so if we're going to so the only thing, right, would be, how do you change? So, like, let's say we want to do something. To me, it makes sense that you would have something like this, where you want to change the state. You do that in, like, something that you pass to it, and then that happens. SVG, React components, that's what we're talking about. State manager are indicative of previous mistake. Yeah, it seems to me like you could just pass something down. I usually abstract my state manager under many hooks. Yeah. Zustan's API is nice. Okay, we can check it out. Zustand. Why we're doing this again? So that I can understand how people manage state inside of React stuff. Is this serious or just still memeing? The whole day's been serious. Yeah. Your store is a hook. You can put anything inside. Primitive object function. State has to be updated immediately, and the set function merges state to help it. Use bear store. Create set. Then bind your components, and that's it. Bear use bear source state bears. Increase population state dot increase population. Okay. Use bear store. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah. So this is just like, this is a wrapper around kind of like use state, right? Where you could like, okay, this way they can't change the value of bears here. All they can do is like read it. And then this one lets you like change it or remove. Okay. Yeah, I get it. So this like declares its operations that it can do. I'm 30. Don't want to understand this knowledge. Okay, that all makes sense. Push common state up in higher level components, push down helpers, which can change it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, which...
Oh my goodness! I actually died of Ligma!
You really did die of Ligma. Thanks, Lithium. Dang, crazy day today. Really appreciate it, everybody. Still 4 years to be as smart and funny as you. Nice. Real params to keep state. Imagine using Redux. pick that sounds like a Haskell user's idea. Who is that guy? I don't know. That was after we got him with the eye ladies. We got him with the eye ladies. I told him e-girls was canceled. The new term is eye ladies. And he goes, what? Why would they cancel e-girls? It's a good word. Blah, blah, blah. Now it's eye ladies? Not ladies and nuts on you. Oh, man. Do we have this as a clip still? Yep, we do. We definitely do. Oh, and then for extra context, immediately afterwards, we sent the clip to Bash, and we got the double got 'em. Back to back. Never has someone back to back like me on that. You know what I'm saying? Here.
Did you hear why the term e-girls got canceled? Maybe you can react to why they're called eye ladies now. Wait, no, shut up. Yes, please send it to me.
Eye ladies?
What is this? You're telling me e-girls got canceled? When did that happen?
Why?
Wait, what? Am I missing it? Okay, what am I missing? Is this
It's
about
all. It's up all the
Okay,
way.
the one thing though is like, just because there's like there's some negative connotation that's maybe associated with some word doesn't mean that like they're just gonna find a new word with the same meaning.
Let's see. Eye ladies, nuts on your face.
Catch me
That
down.
was really good.
I actually died of ligma.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Absolute an instant classic, chat. An instant classic. Oh, man. The best part was Bash messages me after this, and she goes, I cannot believe I mansplained e-girls moments before getting eye ladies. The pause. She's like, I can't believe I paused to mansplain that.
Made it properly tail recursive.
Oh, man. Hey,
OCaml was
Kurosero, thank
actually
you.
My favorite.
Oh, man. That one really makes me laugh. Did I not like and retweet this? I'm just going to retweet it right now. We'll just put that one back into the ecosystem. Yeah, so anyways, that's the context for that clip of Prime yelling that he died of ligma. What do you think OCaml has that no other programming language has? This is a good question. I don't know that it has, I mean, there's other like ML. Camels as a mascot, of course. No other language has a catchphrase as catchy as "Oh camel, my camel," which I think is a clear distinguishing factor comparatively to other languages. Need I say any more? I think we're all on the same page now. What do you say? Oh, JavaScript, my JavaScript? No. It doesn't roll off the tongue. OCaml, by the way, it hits pretty hard. Yep. True. Chat, every time you get to see a camel in real life, too, you just go here. And you just hit him. You just hit him with something like this. You know what I'm saying? You just see a camel. You say it's okay. It's camel in time. You just hit him with the camel, you know? And then you just swim in corn. So you could also do that too. Same place. Teacher's Golden Retriever energy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, OCaml React. That's the thing. Well, OCaml compiled to JavaScript, and then yeah. Just Nebraska things. Well, not Nebraska, but close enough. Yeah, you could sell that as stock footage. Seems like a good time. It was pretty cool. How corny? Okay, well, if you're gonna make that joke, I did the same joke already right here, where I said my jokes before I had kids, funny. My jokes after I had kids, corny. So there we go. I'm way ahead of you, Corey. Okay, I'm way ahead of you. This guy's a true dad. Thank you. Thank you. O'Cornell. Yep. West Bus dad jokes. That's funny. I had to add the other dad. Yep. Yep. Exactly. OCaml time. So many gifted subs today. Now all your viewers have subs. We're getting pretty close, I feel like. People are going crazy today. And yesterday, Lane made or it's 2 days ago, I guess. Lane made an unsafe work environment. Silo corn ain't edible anymore. Well, it wasn't edible before. It's for kids to play it in chat. And it's not a silo. I would never climb into the top of a silo. That's like a good way to die.
Made it properly tail recursive.
Oh, Nabil, hey, thank you.
OCaml is actually my favorite.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I don't know who Lane is. I keep hearing that name. Wags Lane. Do we all have some now? Cattle feed? No. It's literally a sandbox. Who is OCaml? Like, it's just a big. It's inside of a park, basically. It's like they made a big sandbox, filled it up with corn kernels. Kids think it's awesome. This is not. No one's eating it afterwards. I hope at least. It's just literally a huge sandbox. I don't know if there's not really any good pictures really of it here. Kids? That's awesome. Yeah, just only kids think it's fun, guys, okay? This is just only kids. I was only there for my children, and I was not having any fun, you know? No one has made a park for Linux kernels. True. Maybe eaten by animals? I don't know. I think they save it for, like, the whole season. I don't know. Maybe they use it as feed later, but I'm not sure. I didn't ask anybody. I wasn't like, hey, before I step in here, I'm just wondering, is this going to be sustainably given to animals at the end of the season after like thousands and thousands of people have laid in this and played inside of it with their kids? Are you also going to make sure that the McDonald's balls from the ball pit are also going to be reused and played with? It's like, they'll definitely feed it to cattle. It could be, yeah. I mean, it could be. I don't know. It might just be gross by the end of the season. I don't know. I didn't ask them any features. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go to them and try and actually PETA them. Thinking ox and feed a lot cares whether some booger kid has played with food. It's more like, did something gross develop on it and then get their cows sick? You know what I'm saying? I don't think the cow is gonna check first. It's more like, could that be bad for the cow to eat by the end of the season? I don't know. I only play in McDonald's balls that are composable. Food from the floor, you don't. Yes, I'm aware. But usually you don't feed them rotten food. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. I don't want to be a farmer. I don't have any interest. Sitting downstairs in my basement and writing code is like the easiest job of all time, chat. I don't want to know what it takes to go be a farmer. It just does not seem like a good time. No resource and jump horse are not safe to eat, yet somehow they find true. Animals do detect rot most of the time. Yeah, it makes sense. What's a Jedi's favorite language? JavaScript. Nice. It needs moisture or something? I don't know. Yeah. Work for a company that makes software for livestock farms. That's cool, Bourbana. Nice. Kubernetes. Oh, man. That's funny. Apparently, will cause the component update on every state change. Selecting multiple state slices. Strict quality, old, new by default. This is efficient for atomic state picks. Picks mentioned? Why not if you know that somebody also had to go back farming or working wood? Because it seems way harder than writing code. Like, I sit downstairs in my air-conditioned room and hit little keys and watch the lights change on the computer. Okay, this seems pretty easy. I feel like anyone who says they just want to be a farmer, like clearly doesn't have any appreciation for how hard real life things are. I don't know. It just seems way harder. Monk Brain love hitting keys watching life change. Exactly. Shiny lights, dude. People will see this trad movement on social media and it's totally fake. Well, it's also just like they're only going to show the good parts, just like every other thing on social media, right? I mean, like, I think it would be cool to own more land and do some other things like this, right? But I wouldn't want it to be my whole livelihood. You know what I mean? Like we have a garden, we grow some food for ourselves, we have a yard. I wouldn't mind having more, or like maybe some animals, but like it's like as a side hobby thing. Not as like I need to provide food for my family that way. Right? It's not that I'm not saying there's no aspects of it that are not fun or rewarding, right? Like I do some of those. Far, but only for LARPing. Where my food? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Pick. Right. Like the LARPing aspect seems awesome, or like automating stuff, getting solar panels, doing like seems good. That part seems good. Getting a moisture sensor that waters plates. Dude, imagine just writing up a whole automatic farm for yourself. That's awesome. But then like imagine that you lose your plants for one season and then it's not a big deal because you still have a day job as a software developer. That seems cool. You know? Like, are you employed now? This is my job, Lithium. Lithium, you're my second highest employer today. Filmed at a high-tech hydroponics was super. That seems awesome. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. What about an interstellar farm you run through your basement?
Oh my goodness! I actually died of ligma.
It's paycheck time, boys. Lithium OP. Hey, thanks, Lithium. Thank you. Thanks, Lithium. Ligma. Lithium, are you going to the event in NYC or no? We're talking about Kent? I don't think so. Why were we talking? How would we be talking about Kent? I like Kent. What were we talking about him? Redstone mentioned? Lithium, or at least are you going to React Miami again? Oh, you're going to be at TwitchCon. I didn't know that. Nice. Nice. Well, then I'll see you there. I'll do React Miami again. Yeah, that's what I figured. We're going to be up to more shenanigans again, so you'll definitely want to be there. But Lithium, I appreciate it. Thank you. JS, the new assembly. What kind of heresy is this? Well, you just compile the JavaScript. It's just a compilation target. You know what I mean? It's just a compilation target to where we want to go. I just realized I didn't have chat up for the whole day. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Sorry, YouTube, if you're watching this VOD back later. You don't know what I was talking about at all today. Whatever. I don't even care. I'm a professional streamer. I've done this before. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I was doing it on purpose. Can you show what the JS looks like after compilation from OCaml? Sure. This one is like uglier, right? Because it's doing the JSX transformation. So we should do something. Oh, we can still show. Yeah, so let's go to, that'll be in dist, front end, world, and we put it in counter. So here you go. Here's our reducer, right? So we have some tag that comes back, right? Where this is like some safe value for the different enums, right? And like there's the count, right? There's the count this way, or here we're gonna set the message, right? So this is updating the state for each of these. And then here's like what the counter looks like, right? So it's got some props title. We're gonna match against this thing, and then we're gonna match against this, blah 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 blah, right? And then this part looks worse because it's like JSX, right? This is what JSX looks like after you're done with your little diving shenanigans, right? But all of its props, everything like this, right? Yeah, it's like it's pretty good. It's nice, yeah. So you can actually like double check what's going on in JS at least. And it goes to all the same files and everything like you'd expect. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. Whoops. I always forget 0 needs to be gets outputted in force integers. Yep. So that's what all of like this stuff turns into, right? You can see how this is basically the same. I'm gonna write an assembly to JS compiler after this. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Then assembly can target JS as its output and we can run it in the browser. I like it. I like it, chat. Okay, so I'm just exploring right now. I'm just exploring some different ways that people keep track of state. I probably need to be done soon. I'm assuming Prime is gonna message me back at some point, like testing 1, 2, 3. When do you want to talk? Yeah, love you. Worst JS only mentions JS community when functions? Like those function calls look like tags. Yeah, we could not do the JSX things. But the only thing that I do kind of like it is a little bit easier to move children around in the list. I feel like that's the only thing where I feel like it's maybe a little bit nicer. I don't know. Like, you could write all of this without it. It's much harder to write the JavaScript one, though, because this adds a bunch of automatic JavaScript and other things like this, yeah. You still need to seek through the list by jumping through it. Yeah. Why not just write React? Just trying to write React in hard mode? No, I'm trying to write React in easy mode. So, like, with a type system that helps me and that I like writing. Why not just write all of your JavaScript applications in JavaScript? Why even have TypeScript? Why even have linters? Why even have tools? Why not just write it in C++ and skip the JavaScript part? You know? So this is React on easy mode. How about lifecycle events, like doing something when rendering is done? Oh yeah, what do people normally do? Just write it in binary. I don't even know what you would do. It's actually a good idea. Skip the JS, just write C++. Why'd you write in CPP when you could burn down your computer? Okay, so to be fair, the thing I said earlier about farming, if you write C++, I could see why you want to do it. I could see why you want to become a farmer after that. I do take back, I was not clear enough. We'll do a Twitter style accommodation. C# is all you need. What do I even do to say when it's done rendering? Like, what would that even look like? Nabil, I don't even know. What's an example in like actual JavaScript? Uno reverse from running the complete language like OCaml actually becomes easier than, yeah. The web today. React has component did mount. Oh yeah, okay. Reason React. Do we have like did mount anywhere? Life cycles. Okay. For APIs and feature freeze for news features, better to function components. All right, isn't that not where we are? Did mount. Oops, mount. Big spelled W again. Yeah, spelled school. Use useEffect. You just use useEffect instead? Okay, sure. useEffect. Okay. ID subscription.subscribe. Clean up subscription. Later do this when you're done, I guess. Okay. Conditionally firing. useEffect 1 if source. Subscription only created when source changes. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, unless you want to know it mounted before it paints, then useEffect layout. Okay. All right, so what would I do with this? Like, what am I doing here? This is just unsubscribe something. I don't even know. Like, give me an example. Give me an example, chat, of why you would use useEffect. Like, I don't know what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I don't write React. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm exploring to figure out how this feels in OCaml so I can convince Prime it's a good idea. Don't worry. We're going to get him. Don't worry. That's why we're writing OCaml. Don't worry. We're not writing JavaScript, chat. The use. We're compiling to JavaScript. Use effect when you want to watch for value to change and tell the component how to behave when the value change. When equal to the connection, something you can disconnect after the component unlocks. Use effects always from side effects. Okay. Okay, sure. Yeah, we can try this. Redirect in knowing what you're doing are orthogonal. Okay, sure. So we could go use effect here, right? And we would say something like fun. We can say js.console.log. Hello world, right? This doesn't have. Oh, right. And then this is just none. So just so I don't want to do anything here. Okay. Yep. Oh, we could go sum function here js.console.log done. I don't know, something like this. You know, I don't need it. Not for this use effect. Because OCaml doesn't have, you can't put anything you want in an array. It doesn't work. There's like use effect. There's use effect 1. It's unfortunate, but it's like, it just is the way it is. This is just like the problem you have with using a JavaScript library like inside of here. This is just such as life, you know what I mean? Hello world, done. The heck? Why does hello world print after? Why does it print twice? Is this like this stupid React thing where everything runs a bunch of times or something like this? Is this the thing everyone says that is stupid that I don't know about? Strict mode? React mounts, unmount, and mounts again. Nice. It's always happens because React is in strict mode. Okay, it's the cleanup. Okay. Can also clean up data from component with use effect. That makes sense. Re-renders. What's the best keyboard to get? I think probably like the easiest one is the Kinesis one, and you can use Prime's promo code for it. It's good. I have a Dactyl Maniform, which is similar. What's up, Fubar? What drives you to stream? How do you order your life considering your streaming schedule? Curious because I thought I was streaming in the past, but well, right now I stream to pay my bills mostly. And just do fun stuff and try and find ways to entertain people and teach people things. Exactly, Visco, yeah. But before that, I did it because it was fun. I don't know. I learn a lot. I get to hang out, meet new people. It's really cool. What's this MLX thing? It's like JSX, but for OCaml. Okay, so this happens once, and then another time, and then it happens at the end. Okay, do you actually get paid by Prime subs? Yeah, of course. Yeah, all subscriptions, I get 70% of the money. But function use effect. I actually don't have to in this one because of some OCaml specific things. This part's a bit of a shame. Yeah, like I actually, like, it's one of the ways I am currently paying my, like I quit my job to stream and, you know, do courses and work on Terminal Shop and other stuff like this. So, yeah. No, Bisco, it's after, if you reach a certain number of subs for a certain amount of time, they switch you to a better split to 70-30. Because you, like, actually get enough subs for them to overcome the, like, the processing fees and stuff like this. Yeah, Turbo's great, too. Yep. I'm rich. Well, I don't know about that, Bisco. We're trying. We spent it all on the Lambo. All right, so how could I do something like, let's do something where we have an input and we bind it to something. How does sharing subs with Prime thing work? What do you mean? Like with Twitch Prime? Wait, are you guys saying the Prime gen, or are you saying Twitch Prime, or what? I'm sub tier and at Turbo. Big moves, Bisco. This is OCaml. how would I do something like, let's say I make like a little input, you know, like a little text area or something. How would I connect it back to a string? Most of your turbos, lots of stuff is scripted coded for subscriber. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, what would I even do? How would I even do such a thing? I don't even know how I would like describe that. You can look for controlled versus uncontrolled opponents. We'll just ask ChatGPT. We'll ask Grug. Write a React component that syncs the state of a text area into a string value for the component. I don't know, something like
Made
that.
properly tail recursive, like.
I only do turbo, not
OCaml is
the ads. Yeah.
actually my favorite.
Only got one Prime sub. Don't you? Only get one Prime sub. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're asking. Class 4. But hey, thanks for the Twitch Prime. What's Grug? It is just ChatGPT with a use state, handle change. So your handle change set text. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. e.target.value. Yep. Okay. All right, so let's try doing something like this, right? So we'll go we'll just do the simple one first, right? Where we say like text and set text is this, and it's probably just an empty string to start with. Doesn't this need to be a function that like returns this or something? Twitch Turbo was amazing. I feel like I could at least get a discount on subs. That's a genius idea, Rodrigo. Yeah. Got enough training. They don't have TV. Yeah, that makes sense. Bisco as well. Since you say it's to pay bills, I just link my Amazon. I hope this helps. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I really appreciate it, Pepper. That's nice. Yeah. Make state value, connect this feature, text area value, and then handle the change. Okay. Yeah. So that makes sense. That's what we're gonna try and do, right? So then we can go like text area. Is it text area? Text area. Just text area like this. And then do we have like on change equals, and then we want to basically do the same idea here, which is like fun event set text, yeah, something like this, target. What does it think it is right here? Event.form text area form. This has bubbles, cancelable, current targets, is trusted, targets, targets. Oh, do I need to go like this? Unbound record field, really? Let target is dot. Oh, I probably need to do JS like target or something? No? I'm not sure what I need to do here. I thought this was saying that this was a form T. Oh, I need to do, oh, I see. Okay. It's not a record. I need to go like form, or probably like a JS.form. Which, oh, event dot form target. Gotcha. I didn't realize it wasn't a record. Okay, sweet. Oh, it's in text black. Hello world. Okay, cool. P4. M4. Is this, how do I make this? How do I make, oh, I just don't want that. There we go. We're doing 56 day to all. Well, thanks, Igor. Prevent of all current target value. Yeah. This is so strange. What is so strange about it? So now we can set the text here, right, to this. So then I should also be able to do something like text here. This is going to be a little bit goofy, but it's fine. Yep. This is cool. Wow. Incredible. Wow. Nice. This is great. Right? Yeah, so it's good. It's good. Like, it just works just fine. Thanks by someone first to write HTML. HTML's great, chat. What's up, Ty? Oh, I didn't see you in YouTube chat. What's up, buddy? Sorry, my bad. You need to control the text here so its content is controlled by your state as well. Yeah, I have value as text right here. Right, I have this one right here already. What's strange? All the types are inferred. Where are your annotations? What's strange? Wait, what? What? What are you saying? Yes, but there might not be event.targets. Is there not going to be if it's on change? I don't know. On change will always have event targets. Yeah, it says it's an event form and it always returns a JST. So what's better, CSS or HTML? Yes. Yeah, the event form is not good. What? What is not good about it, chat? C# is the best. This Beast goes right once again. Beast goes right once again. Be an opt value with JS of OCaml. But it's specifically a different one here for a particular event. So like it would be different on a different like text area maybe. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So like this is just for this particular text area change. I don't know. I mean, it could be that JST includes the fact that it couldn't be there. I don't know. Like it makes sense in other spots that it would need to be that, but sorry, mistaken. Never seen React reason. Yeah, it's good. It's good. No worries. We're doing different stuff. Hello. Very cool. Event target will always find our inputs and text areas. Cool. Well, that's what it looks like we got there. Yeah, I mean, it's working great. Other people were just saying other stuff. Wow. Well, that's pretty cool, chat. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now we could go something like useEffect 1, right? And then it should take something like text. Oops. I don't actually know what this is supposed to return. UseEffect 1 takes a unit to unit option. That part's good. With an array, returns units. Oh, whoops. That's dumb. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I just need to just do this, right? What does it not like? This is type int unit was too many arguments. UseEffect 1. Unit to unit units. Why are all of these... Oh, shoot. I see. I'm dumb. I got it. I'm with you now. I just wasn't paying attention. Right? This should be type A array, but it was type units. String, is this not right? Expression type. What am I missing here? UseEffect 1. I don't know I'm supposed to use this yet, really. Uniform wrapping the text area. I don't know. Let's check out new web now. Scroll to site, for example. They finally fixed the biggest flaw of AI counting R's. Oh, that's funny. UseEffect returns a cleanup function. Oh. No, I don't think that that's the problem. This expression has type unit option. I was expecting type unit to unit. Oh, this needs to return a function here too. So this needs to be really. Did I really mess something up before? That doesn't seem right at all. That doesn't seem right at all. Let me go back to where we had reason. And let's go to useEffect hook. What am I missing here? useEffect 0 here. Yep, and then what about useEffect 1? This takes a function. This returns a function. Oh, right. Okay. So wait. Okay, let's go back. Let's just go back to where we had it before, where it was working with useEffect 0. And we'll get back to where we were, right? So this part's good. We're working. You can put this down here. You can put this here. That's all good too. So this just looks goofy because it should be this. And this should be the same. That should work just fine. Okay, but if we make this useEffect 1, then we need to also do... Oh my goodness. That's so stupid. I just had too many parentheses. I was literally writing JavaScript on accident. Because I was putting all of it inside of one big tuple. But you also can see the error correspond to OCaml in the browser, not the React ones. Yeah. Yeah, I was accidentally writing JavaScript. Too many copy pastas. Okay, right. So now we can say we can just put text here, right? And then here we can put text as well. I don't know. This works, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, right? Was writing JavaScript on accident. Shut up, Pepper! If I have 2 inputs on event form will change state with every input interaction, I should point to the specific text area event. Oh, I don't know. I don't know enough about any of these things to solve it correctly, Chad. We're exploring here. So it is reason. No, this is still ML. It's reason React is the library we're using, but we're not using reason syntax. This is just this is MLX. But it's still OCaml. You know what I mean? It's just OCaml shenanigans. Writing JavaScript on accident. Don't get me tilted. I'm annoying customer myself. Okay, all right. MLX, machine learning X? No. OCaml with like X as in XML, like JSX. Okay, that's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm following. This gets run every time this thing changes, blah, blah, blah. That's great. Exciting news. Very cool. When we like plus this and when we minus this, like nothing's gonna happen because that's not actually changing anything, right? That makes sense to me. But when I do this, we're gonna get another one here. And when I backspace these, we get this. Very cool. So it's like that all works great. Those are all independent of each other. Cool. I'll see myself out now. Nice. You can hang out, Blanky, though. Don't worry. No. Ooh, you. Oh, no. TJ touched his mouse. Let's all freak out. User transpiler at my job? Yeah. I mean, it's all open source. There's nothing going on in here that is, like, not public already. Why? I like pointing stuff out on stream with my mouse. Touching buttons with my mouse? I don't know. Why not? You'd think the audience here are elephants. Yeah. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. That actually, we have like a lot of, there's a lot of cool features going on in the same spot here. It's probably, Chad, would you consider it kind of like a weird, though, like anti-pattern to have like a use state here and a use reducer? Would that be kind of weird? But it's kind of like you wouldn't necessarily want to redraw everything just because something in state change. Like this is why people use state instead of reducer, right? Is so that you can have more fine-grained. Like this is why you wouldn't use reducer for that many things. Obviously for this it literally doesn't matter at all. You know what I'm saying? Like it literally doesn't matter at all. Some use for local state, use reduce for inner component. Okay, Yeah, there's useRef for that too. Okay, cool. Was asking about the bindings. Ah, yeah, Julian. Yep. Default to use state. Don't put stuff in store unless you need to. Use state. Best for primitives. Use best for objects and arrays. Yeah. Well, the thing I really like about the reducer model here is like, I really like this pattern of actions, state. Probably it's like easier to write it this way. I think this way is nicer. Like state, action, reducer. Boom. I like this a lot. You don't have pattern matching. This is like such a sick setup for managing what's going on. Like I really like this. I don't think anything that we're gonna make for the secret project will be so crazy that web browser can't just update the state, I think. Yeah. So it's like, I would probably end up doing everything with reducer, and then useEffect would just rely on this state here. Aren't reducer state machines for noobs? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. It feels like a completely different game when you have like the OCaml type system situation though. Cause like then I would just put here, I would put text string, okay? And then I would do text area, whoops, of string, which I like as well. Then we'd say text area, text, state with text, that's fine. And then here I would go text. What did I call this? I just called it text. Oops. Text is nothing as like a default one. And then I would just drop all of this for now. Right. And then we would go here. We could go state.text. And then here I would go dispatch text like this. This is state.text. Oh, text area, I mean. And then do we miss one somewhere else or no? This plugin expected to have type action. There's no text. Oh, I just probably need to refresh, yeah. Hello world. Plus. Yeah, it's good. Is there JavaScript with now knowledge of HTML, CSS as a backend developer? Sure. What's your favorite OCaml dialect for writing front end thing so far? MLX, I think so far. I really like ML and MLX. Came from ML. ML is more like OCaml, yeah. Like this, I feel like is so cool. You know what I mean? I just find this like a really elegant situation. Now, the difficulty would be, okay, what if you only wanted to do something when you change on event prevent default on the text area event? Okay, I don't really care. I don't really care for what we're actually. I'm just like we're just exploring here. Hooks and function points weren't a thing when I tried React, and I was already used to web with OCaml. Well, yeah, you stayed under the hood. So then, can I do this where I take this here and we go use this? Can I go state.text? Is that legal, chat? So it's not a magic value, so I can do that. Okay. Okay. As long as you can compare it for a primitive, it'll update just fine. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. What's Elm written in? It was written in Haskell, I think, Pick. I don't think anyone's changed it in 5 years. It still seems dope though, honestly. I was at the talk at Strange Loop when what's his name talked about his backend Elm stuff and everything. Did anything come out about that since then? If I could just do state, I could say I only want to print this when this changes. That's really cool. Click, 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 click. That's really cool. Rock? No. Elm has a new, or at least Evan was building. Yeah, it was a good talk. At least most of it. Some parts are, I was like, I don't really know what you're trying to say necessarily. Maybe it was just skill issue on my part. Or like, and some of it, maybe he was just asking questions, but yeah. Rock is the backend lang. Oh, really? From Evan? Oh, wait, what? Can you send the link? What are your thoughts on the kind of value languages like Highlang, Final Closure, ClojureScript, AL, etc.? Was Clojure skill or feature that's done well to make it production systems? I don't know. Rocklang is the backend lang implemented in Rust, standard lib, and Zig. Isn't that a different thing than what we're talking about, or no? Or did Evan start a whole new project? Is that also from Evan? It's not the same guy. Yeah, so wait, why are people talking about this in regards to Elm? I'm very confused, Chad. What is happening? Does this have something to do with Elm? No rocks from a guy from No Red Ink. Guy was input with Elm, but not the author. Gotcha. Okay, got it. Isn't WASM the new assembly? No, because you actually have to be able to ship a product with it. So here we're just going to compile the JavaScript, and then we can do it. I got you now, though. Yeah, so I was confused, because I was like, I'm pretty sure Evan was still doing random stuff with, like, Elm backend things and stuff. Got it. Cool, that's cool. Also, welcome, Objectum. Thanks for hanging. Okay, so this actually also works really surprisingly well, which is funny. I can't believe so much of this is working, like, really easily. It's really nice. I like it a lot. Just come here to chill Pop OS. Same. There's why Wasm kind of died off. No, it's still going, Chad. I'm just memeing. What are we building? We're exploring the OCaml, like, to JavaScript. The OCaml to alt JavaScript pipeline. And, OCaml to alt React pipeline. And seeing, like, what works well, what we're going to do. Because Prime and I may use this to do some, that's so funny, or Prime and I might do an OCaml project together on stream at some point. But I can't give any more details. It's a secret right now. So that's all you get to know. That's why this project's called Secret Project. Will it be blazingly fast? It doesn't really need to be blazingly fast. That's not really the point. Sozin? Yep. Of course you can mention Sozin. Sozin's awesome. This bait stream title? It's not, though. I'm literally compiling a good language to JavaScript so that I can put stuff in the browser. It's literally like what you would do when you have a language and you compile it to assembly. It's just like, it's what we're doing. But there's, oh, it is for terminal. Yeah. I didn't see someone ask. Yeah, it's for terminal. Prime will get in a few days. Probably true. Yeah. I miss Prime writing Zig. Neovim and OCaml. That's not the project. Sorry to break it to you. So right now we're just exploring some stuff, and then later we may build a few like bindings ahead of time. But of course, as any good project where me and Prime do something for terminal, we will do crazy stream, build it as fast as possible, sitting together in the room, doing hilarious hijinks from nothing to done project. That'll be the goal. So, but we need to just make sure it's like actually feasible to do. You know what I'm saying? It's time to mix different components and working with the props. Would be beautiful to see type system in action there. Yeah, we can definitely try a few things. I think I need to be done pretty soon. We might do a little bit more of this tomorrow. I gotta finish a bunch of other stuff. I wasn't really planning on streaming this for 4 hours, but then Prime rated and we got a lot of gifted subs today, so I figured I'd stay on longer. But I need to go do a few other things. I probably need to be done soon. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Is it for Arcade Vim? It's not. More 2 idiot streams? Yeah, more 2 idiot streams. I really think Prime could go fast in OCaml. Yeah, I think we would go fast in OCaml together, yeah. Especially if I sit next to him and I help when something goes wrong, like with the environment or tooling or something. So I'm trying to build everything out in terms of like the tooling and environment stuff so we can drop down with a project that works. But yeah. What do you mean JavaScript is the new assembly? You can compile something to JavaScript and run it in your browser. Get over to yeah, I mean, like, if I'm sitting next to him, we'll get it, no problem. Do you think making dynamic tailwind strings with props will compile the CSS clappings before shipping? I have no idea. 2 idiots, 1 keyboard to go fast. Exactly. We're probably not going to write it 2 idiots, 1 keyboard style, though.
Made it properly tailored.
You're spreading over the people would literally not touch it. Oh, you are. I'm on it, you know?
Favorite.
I heard Elixir is the new Erlang. What's up, Wes? Good to see you. 16 months is pretty wild. Programming the other person write the comments. What? Can I interest you in some ASM.js? No. Are you a software engineer or studying? I'm actually a Twitch streamer. That's my job. The world doing so much work on the web. JS equals new assembly makes sense. That's what I'm saying. It's actually not a bait title. It's just smart. Is doing boot dev while still in college crazy or doable? Yeah, it's doable. Yeah, it's just about prioritizing your time. Prime can be faster you if you are as Patrick Swayze. What? Have I programmed in Scala? Not really, no. Gleam. Twitch stream? Aren't you on YouTube? Good point. Good point. Yeah, but OCaml isn't lazy? Yeah, it's not lazy. What about it? Who are people with who I can do some kind of internship? Well, my job is this. So, term nowadays is content creator. Yeah. Okay. We should go, though. How does use one? Different number of arguments that it can take. So like the first one takes it as a list, which is kind of weird. I don't know why it takes it as a list. It seems weird. Like I would have not done that. But then this takes it as a tuple. This takes it as a tuple. Oh, probably so they don't have to convert it. So they're basically tuples of different length. We have to do it that way because OCaml doesn't let you have mixed, it doesn't let you have heterogeneous lists without doing goofy stuff. If that makes sense. Did you say you're done? I am. I gotta go. Hey, if you're gonna be at TwitchCon next week, find me and say hello. Ooh, let's raid Kit. Haven't raided Kit in forever. Oh my goodness, you're right. You're right. Okay. I promised, Nightshade. I promised. I'll play 15 minutes. I'll play 15 minutes. Sorry, you're right. I'll play 15 minutes at least of Polybridge. I'm sorry. I promised Nightshade I would. We'll do some predictions. I'll make time. I'll make time for you, Nightshade, okay? Content developer. Nice. That's funny. How about a DEF CON? I don't know. Not sure that it's for me. I don't really want to get hacked by everyone. My OPSEC is not that good. It just depends, though. We have a lot of stuff for terminal shop, so it's really hard to say. All right. Polybridge. Okay. We'll play some Polybridge. And then we got to go. Come on, Prime did it. Yeah, I know. I mean, it just depends. We have a lot of stuff we're doing for terminal, so it's like, I just can't leave all the time. I gotta be home for the kiddos. A wall of shame for people like us at DEF CON. Nice. You won't get hacked. I'll protect you. I'll find a way. Speaking of shilling, did you guys know you can go to terminal.shop right now and you can purchase some artisan blend coffee while supplies last?